Hey guys, it's Russ Morrison with Chasing the Checkers. Tuesday night, rough weekend at Woodhull. As you guys seen if you watched the last video. But I got the front nose all straightened best I could and back on the car. Our new axle came. I got the new race rods all back on. I just gotta get the hubs off the old axle and get those put onto the new axle. I also got the transmission tore apart last night. Ended up shearing there's a set screw in it. Sheared that. We got that out and replaced. It's pretty much one rod on your shifter, and it's a Gen 2, so all the way forward you drive, then you got neutral, low, and the reverse. And where the two rods come together, that set screw holds that, so you can tear it apart. So pretty much you always, jamming forward, you'd always have drive. But when you go to pull back, it separates those rods, so that's what ended up happening. So got that all back together, fresh fluid, it's in. Should be all good there, but yes, shock shafts came. I got to get all the shocks fixed tonight and then get that back together. Then it'll be the routine maintenance for the week. But let's get to putting this axle the rest of the way back together. It's Friday afternoon. Got the body all back on. Got the right side all straightened back up. Nose, everything's on. New axle, race rods. Transmission's all in. Looks like we're all good to go there. Just got to get it on the scales. Go through everything, square everything back up since we've had it all apart, and go from there. But let's get to it. Saturday afternoon, we're headed to Woodhull Raceway. It's been a busy Friday night and Saturday morning so far. I think we found our stumble that we had in the heat last week. Hoping we got that fixed. I'm gonna hot lap, trying a different setup tonight, so hopefully that works out, but I guess we'll see. Let's get to the track. So I'm currently waiting for a rain delay. It doesn't look like it's moving too fast. So it's supposed to rain till 7, which is probably 2 hours. So hopefully it don't rain that long. It doesn't look like the track's sealed all the way in. So it's either gonna be a long night or they're not gonna get them in. See what happens.
We're sitting here in the booth. This is my mom, and this is behind the scenes of stuff you don't see. So she brings food every week for us, cooks, and then we come over here and hang out when we're not racing. Still a rain delay here at Woodhull, so I figured we'd head over to the announcer's tower and visit our new announcer here at Woodhull. His name is Spazman. How do you liking it here?
I love it here. I love the configuration. I love the idea of this being New York's toughest bull ring. I'm obviously, my preference is dirt racing. I'll go to any racing. But what I like about here is it gives you an old school feel. You feel like you're stepping back into the 70s coming up. I feel George Williams in this place. I feel the history, you know, here's an old school guy, George Williams, you tell him, oh, can you do better? He went out and showed us. And I like the paperclip configuration and everybody involved as well. I like it here.
Now, where do you come from?
I am from up in Big Block Modified, like dirt motorsports, super dirt series area, up in the northern part of the Finger Lakes. I grew up, I spent my childhood in Canandaigua and we're living over in Shortsville now. So it's about an hour and a half ride to get here. But you know what? It's a great ride down. It's very scenic. I love the Finger Lakes area. So I used to go to Canandaigua, Brewerton on Fridays, Canandaigua Saturdays, Weedsport or Rolling Wheels on Sundays, and migrating further down south and starting to learn the southern tier history of racing, and I'm enjoying it very much.
Anything else to add?
No, I just want to say a couple things. Go racing. If you like racing, get off the internet. Don't talk bad about the track. If you want to talk bad about a track, you do it to the track or somebody from the track. Don't do it on the internet and let the entire world know that you have your own personal problems with a track. All right, that's one thing. And another thing, we can't do this without sponsors.
Right.
We have to have sponsors, and right now with the cost of everything, we need sponsors now more than ever. Sponsors are doing more to not carry the industry or the business, but to keep it up and running per se. So if you have a favorite driver, buy something off of one of his sponsors, okay? And go to their websites, and when you go talk to these sponsors, let them know that you appreciate that they supported racing, especially here at Woodhull Raceway. That's all I got. Go to the races, and when you do, bring a friend. Because if there's an empty seat next to you, it's up to you to fill it next time.
Good.
Right on.
Right on.
in third in the heat. Had a car in the last lap come to a stop right in front of me. I don't know if he stalled the car or what happened, but I had nowhere to go. I'd already set the car and got me right in the door, as you can see. I wasn't in the mood to do an interview, so you can see us fixing it here. all we could do to get it ready to go out and feature. Started fifth and broke a shock in the first corner. I think we would have had the lead coming in down 3 and 4. The car was faster out of the get-go. But came in, got it changed, and went out and made some point laps. Definite bummer. Sunday morning, I had a long night last night. Of course, with the rain, pushed everything back. The track was super heavy in the heat. Started third. Was really tight on entry. Really had to back it in to get it to rotate through the center. Looked like everybody was having that problem, especially when we were out first of the night in our heats. So I set it in the corner on the last lap, and the car in front of me, I don't know if it stalled or what he did, but he was stopped in the mid. And I had already set the car, so it was along for the ride at that point. And we hit hard. Went in, got my header. We struggled to get the right side straight and get it off the header for the feature, and just barely made it in time. And didn't have time to check over the rear shock or anything. And in the feature, we started fifth, set going down into 1, and I think we would have came out in second, at least third. And right rear shock broke the shaft off. Took it pit side. The guys from Warren helped. I appreciate the help. They got it. Put a shock on that I had. It worked. The car was fast. We were turning, when we went back out, we were turning just as fast as the second place car. So, but we'll get it washed and see what else we gotta swap out for the week. Let's get to it. Well, guys, we got the car all washed. Surveyed the damage, made a parts list of what we need to get ordered up. We'll be at Woodhull again next weekend. Just got to get it all fixed back up yet again. Another bad weekend, but the car was fast. We turned fast lap times, so the speed's there. We just got to get some luck. But yeah, so make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and come back next time. Until then, we'll see ya.